Let's talk about how your acne is related to gut health. This is a topic that it makes me so passionate because it's something that I've went through too. So I cannot wait to share my story with you. Okay, I want to share my story with you, and it's not one of those things of like, oh, I improved it, so here I am, a professional. No, it actually made me start diving deeper into the research and understanding exactly what's going on when we have acne. For me, my big trigger, I think, was moving across the country from Florida to Texas. Whew. That was a lot. So that was like stress, and stress, can downregulate your immune system. Stress can lead to gut imbalances. And I did a lot of like topical things, and I really didn't see any success with it. The biggest success I saw with the topical side was reducing the hyperpigmentation that lasted after a pimple. Oh, that's the worst. It's like you're not even breaking out, but you still look broken out. The hyperpigmentation, the topical helped, like the topical treatment, seeing an esthetician. Oh my gosh, like that was so incredible for healing, but I still kept breaking out. Acne still kept coming. And so topical stuff didn't stop that, because I do believe the things that are on the outside of our body is the inside trying to come out. So after I tried that, I really started diving deeper, and obviously being specializing in hormones and in gut, I was like, I think there's something to this, and I really want to like focus in on gut health, do stool testing, and understand what's up. That's when I finally saw a difference in my acne. I'll share a picture here of my acne. Awful, y'all, awful. And then it took a little bit. That is one thing I will say throughout the healing journey with acne. It does take a little bit. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over 1 month even. It took a little bit, and sometimes it got worse before it got better, because there was a lot of gunk that I had to get going and get moving out and clearing up and balancing. And I'm happy that now I don't wear any makeup except these lashes. And that's really encouraging, because I would literally like not leave the house without putting like a ton of foundation on. And I probably did it horribly, because your girl's not very good at makeup. So that's also a reason why I don't do makeup except lashes. So let's talk about what conventional does for acne. What I see, because we see a lot of patients with acne, that there is spirulactone, there's antibiotics, and then there's serums. And so the goal behind these recommendations for like antibiotics is to kill the bacteria. But when you're taking those conventional antibiotics, you're killing both good and bad bacteria, and you're also not answering the question, why is bacteria off in the first place? That's like our whole thing, is making sure that you keep asking why until you get that root cause answer. The second thing is the spirulactone is used because higher levels of testosterone can cause acne and oily skin. And so this can be an androgen blocker. But let's ask our question. Why? Why is my androgens high? Why do I have high testosterone? These are the things that we don't want to stop at. That's where I find conventional kind of stops, but doesn't dig deep enough. And higher androgens, that could actually be a signal for blood sugar dysregulation. So is that, and then why do you have blood sugar dysregulation? Diet, stress. You can see where if you keep asking why, you can usually get to the very root of the problem. So that's the reasons why conventional usually gives those type of treatments and what they're targeting. But again, we're not addressing why. And so I really want to go back to the gut part of it, because the gut is truly the foundation to everything in the body, right? It's where we digest our food. It's where we extract the nutrients from our food and absorb it. And it's phase 3 detoxification of getting it out of the body. So there's that aspect too. I always want you to remember that the external is reflecting what's going on internal. So I do want to find a couple of studies, and I'll put the PMID with it as well. So acne patients were seen to have a lower level of beneficial bacteria such as bifidobacterium and lactobacillus, and higher levels of problematic bacteria compared to controls. In our experience though, a probiotic does not really move the needle. Because yes, we're inoculating with good bacteria. It's really important, but it's only one part of the story. That's why we do stool testing, to understand the whole aspect, from how are you digesting foods? Do you have inflammation? What is your whole microbiome? Because it is not just bacteria in there. There's some yeast in there, making sure there's no active viruses, parasites, short chain fatty acid production, how your immune system's functioning. This is all stuff that we can see in the stool test and will help us understand. So if you do have lower good bacteria and really high, it could be pathogenic bacteria, it could be opportunistic bacteria. And if we see that your immune system isn't functioning, that's one of the reasons why your bacteria is off. So yes, we want to get the bacteria supported, back in balance, but I want to understand what caused this bacteria imbalance to begin with. And if we see that immune system's low, then you don't have your army to keep those things in check. So we want to make sure that we add that support too. So that's why we are testing, we're not guessing, and can know exactly what we need to do to support you. So as we can see, imbalanced bacteria in the gut can trigger lipopolysaccharides to be released systematically that creates inflammation, showing in the way of acne. In this next study, candida overgrowth may also contribute to developing acne. It's been found in acne patients. And like I said, gut is phase 3 detox. When things are processed through the liver, it's taken out through bile and poop it out we go. And if we're having trouble pooping, if you're constipated and you're keeping that in, that is very problematic. As I mentioned before, digesting your food is very vital because there's a lot of nutrients that can actually help support your skin barrier as well. So being able to digest high quality fatty acids can improve the skin barrier, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, zinc, copper, and selenium. These all protect the skin from damage, decreased inflammation, antioxidant, it matures collagen, improves immune support on the skin via peptide support, and stimulates wound healing. So, are you digesting your foods? Are you getting those nutrients? How is your microbiome? Are you having these imbalances in bacteria and it is just sending out a ton of lipopolysaccharides, a ton of inflammation? We're not detoxifying properly. I know it's kind of like a woo-woo word, but it truly is phase 3 detox. So are we supporting that? We see so many patients improve with acne when they focus in on their gut health, and we are just not throwing any supplement at it. We want to know what's going on. So we test, we figure it out, we support you with food changes, lifestyle changes, and you can get back to wearing no makeup and feeling confident in your own skin. If you need us, do not hesitate to go to the link in our bio, schedule a free intro call with our team so we can learn more about you. We can see if we're a good fit and if we can help you. But on our website, we always have our pricing and our packages and how we work, because again, this is a process, it's a journey, and we want to be there to hold your hand. So we hope to hear from you soon.